Hey everyone, get ready to say Opa to paradise because today we're diving into the 10 most beautiful islands in the Mediterranean you must visit. We're talking crystal clear waters, ancient ruins, delicious food, and enough sunshine to make you glow. Think of it this way, it's like stepping into a postcard, but way more fun because you can actually swim in the ocean, eat the food, and take a million selfies. Just imagine, you, a glass of something sparkly, and a view that'll make your jaw drop. Now before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming travel adventures. We've got a lot of islands to explore, so buckle up, grab your virtual passport, and get ready for some serious wanderlust. Oh, and don't blame me if you suddenly have an overwhelming urge to book a flight. It happens to the best of us. Trust me. First up, we're jetting off to Santorini, Greece, a place so picturesque it almost looks unreal. Imagine bright white buildings carved right into the cliffs overlooking the Aegean Sea. Seriously, you'll want to have your camera ready 24/7 because every corner you turn is another postcard moment. And those sunsets? Picture this, you perched on a terrace with a glass of local wine, watching the sun melt into the sea, turning the sky into a kaleidoscope of pink, orange, and purple. It's the kind of view that makes you want to pinch yourself, you know? Now, when you're not busy being mesmerized by the scenery, Santorini has some seriously cute shops. We're talking handmade jewelry, beautiful ceramics, and those flowy linen dresses that just scream island life. And the hotels? Don't even get me started. Think infinity pools overlooking the caldera, private balconies with those breathtaking views I mentioned, and breakfast served with a side of sunshine. Santorini is the ultimate romantic getaway, but honestly, it's just as perfect for a solo trip or a fun adventure with your best friends. Now, let's talk about those iconic blue domed churches you've probably seen all over Instagram. They're even more stunning in person, let me tell you. And the best part? You can find them tucked away in charming little villages all over the island. Speaking of villages, Uya is a must visit. It's got those quintessential whitewashed houses, narrow cobblestone streets, and the most adorable little cafes where you can sip on iced coffee and watch the world go by. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even take a boat trip to the volcano that created Santorini. Don't worry, it's been dormant for centuries, but it's pretty cool to see the steaming crater up close and personal. And the food in Santorini? Oh my goodness, the food! Fresh seafood, juicy tomatoes bursting with flavor, creamy feta cheese, and those delicious little dolmades. You'll be in foodie heaven, I'm telling you. Next stop, we're hopping over to Mykonos, the party island of Greece. Get ready to dance under the stars. Beach clubs turn into all-night dance parties, world-renowned DJs spinning the latest hits. Mykonos isn't just about the nightlife, it's also got some of the most beautiful beaches in the Mediterranean, and beach bars serving up refreshing cocktails. Now, while you're in Mykonos, be sure to check out the iconic windmills. They're perched high above the town of Mykonos town, offering stunning views of the Aegean Sea. These windmills are a symbol of the island's history and are a must-see for any visitor. And speaking of Mykonos town, you gotta get lost in its charming streets. Think whitewashed buildings draped in bougainvillea, narrow alleyways filled with shops and restaurants, and a vibrant atmosphere that's simply contagious. Oh, and don't forget to visit Little Venice, a picturesque neighborhood with houses built right on the water's edge. It's the perfect spot to watch the sunset while sipping on a cocktail. And of course, no trip to Greece is complete without indulging in the local cuisine. Mykonos is a foodie's paradise with fresh seafood, delicious Greek salads, and traditional dishes like moussaka and souvlaki. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Capri, you guys. It's like stepping into a postcard. Seriously, everywhere you look is another amazing photo opportunity. You've got towering cliffs, sparkling blue water, and those cute little houses, all painted white, just begging to be Instagrammed. And speaking of those houses, can we talk about the shopping for a second? Forget your average souvenir shops. In Capri, we're talking high-end boutiques with one-of-a-kind pieces. You know, the kind of stuff that screams, I summered on a yacht in Capri. And don't even get me started on the hotels. Elegant doesn't even begin to describe it. We're talking infinity pools overlooking the Mediterranean, private balconies with breathtaking views, and service that makes you feel like royalty. I mean, who needs a crown when you've got room service like that? So yeah, Capri is definitely a splurge, But hey, you only live once, right? And trust me, the memories you'll make on this stunning island, totally worth every penny. Plus, you can always tell people you're finding yourself in Capri. Nobody questions that. Now, any trip to Capri wouldn't be complete without a visit to the famous Blue Grotto. This sea cave is like something out of a fairy tale. The water glows this incredible electric blue thanks to the sunlight filtering in. It's truly magical. Now, I know what you're thinking, Ellen. Caves, dark, cramped spaces? That's not really your thing. And you're right. Normally, I'd much rather be out in the sunshine, maybe sipping on a giant margarita with a little umbrella in it. But trust me on this one, the Blue Grotto is worth braving a little cave for. It's like Mother Nature decided to put on a light show just for you. Just picture it. You, in a little rowboat surrounded by this incredible blue glow. It's the kind of experience that stays with you long after you leave. Plus, bragging rights. Not everyone can say they've been to the Blue Grotto. It's like an exclusive club, only instead of a velvet rope, there's, a cave entrance. But you get the idea. Next up, we're jet-setting over to Ibiza. Get ready to party, people, because this island is famous for its nightlife. We're talking world-renowned DJs, clubs that stay open until sunrise, and enough energy to power a small city. But don't worry, Ibiza isn't just about dancing till you drop. Unless you want it to be, then go for it. I'm all for a good time. But if you're looking for something a little more low-key, Ibiza's got you covered there too. You can spend your days exploring the island's beautiful beaches, soaking up the sun, and maybe working on your tan. Or, just your tan lines from all the dancing. And when it comes to shopping, Ibiza does not disappoint. From trendy boutiques to quirky local shops, you're sure to find something unique to take home. And hey, if you happen to buy a new outfit or two for all that partying, well, who am I to judge? You gotta look your best when you're dancing with a bunch of strangers, right? Now, if you need a break from all the excitement, Ibiza also has a surprisingly serene side. Yes, you heard that right, serene. Who knew? Hidden away from the bustling clubs and crowds, you'll find peaceful beaches, yoga retreats, and even some ancient ruins. It's the perfect place to recharge your batteries, find your inner peace, and maybe even try that whole meditation thing everyone's always talking about. I've tried it, it's hard. My brain just doesn't know how to be quiet. But hey, if you can find your zen in Ibiza, you can find it anywhere, right? And when you're ready to jump back into the party scene, it's just a quick cab ride away. Or, a glamorous strut in your new outfit. And when it's time to rest your head after a long day of partying or meditating, or maybe a little bit of both, Ibiza has a wide range of accommodations to choose from. Whether you're looking for a stylish resort, a charming villa, or a budget-friendly hostel, you'll find it all on this vibrant island. Next stop, Corsica. Now, some of you might be thinking, Corsica? Isn't that part of France? And to that I say, oui, mon ami. But trust me, this island has a unique charm all its own. It's like France, but with a little extra something special. Imagine this, rugged mountains plunging into crystal clear waters, picturesque villages perched on hillsides, and more natural beauty than you can shake a baguette at. It's enough to make you want to break out into a spontaneous rendition of La Vie en Rose. And the best part? Corsica is still relatively undiscovered, which means you can enjoy all this beauty without battling huge crowds. It's like having your own private island, only without the hassle of, actually owning an island. Plus, the shopping in Corsica is amazing. Forget your mass-produced souvenirs. Here you'll find unique, locally made crafts like hand-woven baskets, pottery, and jewelry. It's the perfect place to find that one-of-a-kind souvenir to impress your friends back home. Corsica has something for everyone. If you're looking for luxury, you'll find it here. But if you're on a budget, don't worry. Corsica has plenty of charming family-run hotels and guest houses. The hospitality you'll experience is heartwarming. Tons of outdoor activities from hiking to kayaking. Corsica's cuisine is a delightful mix of French and Italian influences. Hey everyone, welcome back to Island Life. I wish I was there right now. We're heading to Sardinia, Italy. And let me tell you, this place is like the Beyoncé of the Mediterranean. Sardinia is known for its crystal clear waters, and you can practically see your future in them. The beaches here are like something out of a dream, with white sand so soft it's like walking on a cloud. And after a long day, relax in style at one of Sardinia's luxurious resorts. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, this all sounds amazing, but is there anything to do in Sardinia besides sunbathe and spend money? And the answer, my friends, is a resounding yes. For all you adventurous souls out there, Sardinia has some of the most incredible hiking trails in the Mediterranean. Picture yourself climbing rugged cliffs, exploring hidden coves, and feeling the wind in your hair. Just maybe pack a hairbrush, for safety. And after a long day of exploring, you can refuel with some of the freshest, most delicious seafood you've ever tasted. We're talking pasta with clams so fresh they're practically singing, grilled fish that melts in your mouth, and local wines that will make you say sin chin all night long. And speaking of nightlife, Sardinia has something for everyone, from lively beach bars to elegant clubs where you can dance the night away. So whether you're looking for a relaxing getaway, an action-packed adventure, or a little bit of both, Sardinia is the perfect island for you. Just don't blame me when you never want to leave. Get ready to hop on our imaginary jet, folks, because we're flying off to Malta, a tiny island nation in the heart of the Mediterranean. This place has been ruled by everyone from the Romans to the Knights of St. John. Ancient temples, towering fortresses, and enough historical sites to make even the biggest history buff say, let's go get some gelato. Valletta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is also a vibrant hub of culture and nightlife. Think cobblestone streets lined with cozy cafes and trendy restaurants. Don't leave without a traditional Maltese cross. Hash Malta or bust. Now, I know history's great and all, but let's be real. You're not coming to the Mediterranean just to stare at old buildings, right? You want some beach time. And lucky for you, Malta's got beaches for days. From secluded coves with crystal clear water to lively beaches with water sports and beach bars, there's a perfect spot for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your sunscreen, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in Malta. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to land in Crete, the largest of the Greek islands, birthplace of Zeus, the big guy himself. Crete is absolutely stunning. Dramatic mountains plunge into the turquoise sea, lush valleys dotted with olive groves and vineyards, and postcard-worthy beaches. Crete is steeped in history and mythology, with ancient ruins and legendary tales. Legend has it, the Minotaur lived in a labyrinth under the palace of Knossos. And don't miss the traditional Cretan food: fresh seafood, flavorful cheeses, and delicious olives. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, Crete sounds amazing, but is it all ancient ruins and olive trees? There's also a vibrant modern side to Crete. Charming towns with bustling markets, trendy cafes, and shops selling everything from local crafts to designer clothes. Explore ancient ruins, sip cocktails on a sun-drenched beach, and dance the night away in a lively taverna. Crete has something for everyone. Welcome back, everybody. We're on island number 9 of our Mediterranean adventure, and let me tell you, Mallorca is bringing the heat. Sun-drenched beaches, crystal clear water, and enough charm to make you want to learn flamenco dancing. First things first, the beaches. Oh my goodness. Picture yourself lounging on soft white sand. The sun is warm, there's a gentle breeze, and you're sipping on something fruity. And the best part, there's a beach for everyone. You want adventure? Hidden coves and secret swimming spots await. Now, Mallorca isn't just about beaches and shopping. It's also got a rich history dating back to the Romans. They left behind impressive ruins, like the ancient city of Palentia. Palma, the island's capital, offers stunning architecture and delicious food. Luxurious resorts, charming boutique hotels, and everything in between. Or a secluded hideaway where the only sound is the waves. Mallorca really does have something for everyone. Get ready to say yes to Rhodes, our 10th island and the largest of the Dodecanese islands in Greece. This place is like a history book come to life, but with way better beaches. We're talking ancient ruins, medieval castles, and stories that will transport you back in time. The first thing you need to know about Rhodes is that it's old, like really old. We're talking ancient civilizations, folks. The Colossus of Rhodes, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, once stood guard over the harbor. Can you imagine? And while the Colossus might be gone, don't worry, they're working on a new one. There's still plenty to see. The medieval old town of Rhodes is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. It's a maze of cobblestone streets, ancient walls, and stunning architecture. You'll feel like you've stepped right into a movie set. And speaking of movies, did you know that scenes from Game of Thrones were filmed in Dubrovnik, Croatia? Now, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, history is great and all, but can a girl get a tan in this place? And the answer, my friend, is a resounding OPA. Rhodes has some of the most beautiful beaches in the Mediterranean. We're talking crystal clear water, golden sand, and more sunshine than you can shake a selfie stick at. For those who like their beaches with a side of adventure, there's windsurfing, kite surfing, and even scuba diving. And after a long day of exploring, enjoy some delicious Greek food. Rhodes is a foodie paradise. And don't forget to try the local wine. Well, folks, that's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of the 10 most beautiful islands in the Mediterranean. From the whitewashed buildings of Santorini to the medieval streets of Rhodes, we've seen some of the most stunning scenery, tasted some of the most delicious food, and experienced the true meaning of island time. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to pack my bags, grab my passport, and book a one-way ticket back to the Mediterranean. But before I do, I want to hear from you. Which island was your favorite? What are you most excited to see and do? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, no matter which island you choose, a trip to the Mediterranean is an experience you'll never forget. It's a place where history comes alive, where the food is as beautiful as the scenery, and where the only thing on the agenda is to relax, recharge, and soak up every single moment. So go out there, explore, have fun, and don't forget to send me a postcard.